Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan video. This was initially supposed to be just like a video about the EZA, but this is live now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I hope you guys don't mind. Because I haven't seen this in game yet, and I kind of want to. And this is just a login bonus, kind of like the Ginyu Force thing, or like the wood chopping. So I guess we'll see how many cabbages my boys dig up. Absolutely nothing. Okay, lovely. Cool, let's just get back to the EZA, because that's what I was gonna do initially anyway. I don't know why that popped. I didn't think that was gonna be live yet, which means that also the countdown to the worldwide celebration should also be live. So that's pretty hype. We do get red zone stages tonight. So again, another very interesting thing is against the future androids and then first form Cell, I believe. So it should be pretty cool. Anyway, back to the EZA topic at hand. That's what we are here for. These two EZA'd, I don't really like how they handled this. This is weak to PEPPY GALS, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Oh, I believe all the PEPPY GAL EZAs are weak to PEPPY GALS. But they did not do these characters justice, in my opinion. Because, like, their whole point was that they were, like, really good at, like, debuffing and stuff like that. And they leaned a bit too hard into the debuffs. Like, Launch has like an okay EZA where she gets like 50% defense on super attack, and she can do a multiple super attack a turn. But like Oceanus, they didn't touch her at all. Like, she's practically exactly the same as she was before she even EZA'd, which is wild to me, for one, because I see no reason for them to do that. Especially when the GT bosses and LR Omega Shenron need as much help as they can get. This was our chance to get a decent little buff for like another Shadow Dragon character, because this is like the only other real Shadow Dragon unit that we have in the game that's not Omega or like Sin or some variant of that. And don't come out here and be like, oh, what about Sin and Ice or Ice and Nova? No, they're terrible, right? It's just Oceanus after that, so they fumbled her really hard, so that's gonna really hurt the GT boss's team. And then we have the new unit Mamba, who is another character that relies almost entirely on debuffs. But one of the best debuffers of the game, Oceanus and LR Omega, who can just turbo debuff characters like super easily, she's not on GT bosses. They like, because they are so strict with the GT boss category. It's absolutely insane. Like, I think the Hellfighter 17 and the 17, they should both be on here. I think pretty much every single enemy that was fought in GT should be on GT bosses. Same thing with movies. Because that's where you get these like quirky mess ups where you have characters who should be on a category and are just not. And it gets really sad and just unfortunate for those units. But anyway, we're still in this. Again, like, I don't think these are done very well at all. There was a whole video that I was planning on making about them for like the data download that came out last night. But I was really tired after playing like Baldur's Gate 3 for hours, so it just didn't end up happening. But we are currently in the process of heading towards Worldwide 2023, confirmed to be about time travels. They didn't really say exactly what about the time traveling that it's going to be, because like in VJump it says like, oh, the time traveling worldwide is what it is, which fair enough. And then we know by the teaser images that it's every single event that happened to Trunks leading up until the Dragon Ball Super arc, which is kind of interesting, because like, I don't know if that means that it's going to be like Trunks focused or not, but like, I feel like that'd be kind of strange, because we had Dokkan Fest Trunks, the free-to-play story mode Trunks, and then we're getting another free-to-play Trunks as like our free-to-play card. So I highly doubt it's going to be entirely Trunks based. I can definitely see us getting Sword of Hope Trunks. I think Sword of Hope is probably like a shoo-in to happen. Do I think it's gonna be part 1 or 2? I don't know. If anything, I would probably say part 2, because that was the more climactic part of the Future Trunks saga. You can do Vegeta Blue Rose for part 1, and then you can do Sword of Hope and Corrupted Merge Zamasu. Please make him actually named Corrupted Merge Zamasu and not just Merge Zamasu. That would be imperative to us at this point in the game's lifespan that happens. And then we have the Dokkan Field stuff coming up. Global's now completely caught up on versions. Like, we are going full force into worldwide, and it doesn't seem like we're gonna slow down literally at all. So who knows what could really happen. I am very nervous, but also kind of excited, because like there's so much potential for a future themed worldwide. The EZAs, I expect every single character that we've been talking about and discussing for like the past few weeks since those teasers came out to EZA, that being the Golden Week of Trunks and Zamasu, the Transformer Trunks and Zamasu. I think both of them are going to EZA. LR Goku Black, and then Transforming Goku Black. I expect all 4 of them to EZA. I see no world where they don't in a major celebration like this. Because if we think about how many characters EZA during the anniversary, which was like 6, we have to at least match that, right? Because we had Dokkan Fest LRs, we had everything. I don't know if we're going to get any Dokkan Fest LR EZAs, because I don't think there's any left from the Future Saga that could even EZA. Like, it just doesn't seem plausible. They could technically do Future Gohan and Trunks, but I think they're a bit too soon. I would rather get like LR Goku Black, so that we have like a better Goku Black center team. I know I'm not really talking about the Peppy Gal characters very much, but they just don't impress me at all, and I'm disappointed. So we're just gonna move past them pretty much. So I just want to just discuss Worldwide 2023, because I am ridiculously excited. Also ridiculously broke. That's another big thing. So don't expect too much from me in terms of summoning from Worldwide, just because I got loans, so I can't be going too ham, you know what I mean? We already in the Memorial Dragon subs are already in the data, so they're coming soon. Like don't worry everybody, they're coming soon. We'll get them eventually. I do also expect us to get a live stream where they're going to give us a bunch of free stones. So I don't know if we're even going to record summon videos for Worldwide. Usually I do. But the problem is, like, I'm probably just going to end up using the free stones that they're going to give us throughout the course of the Worldwide. So don't expect anything crazy. Though something interesting, though, I do find about Worldwide is the red zone that we're getting, it's based in the countdown, right? So that's not even a part of the main celebration, like, at all. We're probably gonna get a couple stages during the celebration, but it's not a part of the actual celebration. It's part of the countdown to the celebration, which makes me think that we have a lot of stuff coming, potentially even 2 separate red zones. Like, I could see us getting, so the one we're getting is called the world is like Dismal Future, is the Dismal Future red zone. So expect characters like the future androids, Cell, Goku Black, Zamasu, that kind of thing to be in there. I don't expect it to be a very long red zone, considering they put both the future androids in one. So I don't, yeah, again, I really don't expect it to be a very long red zone. Maybe like 4 stages, like the androids, Cell, Goku Black, and then Zamasu. That'd be my guess. But I could very easily see them doing a second red zone throughout the course of the Worldwide, where it's based on the future heroes, right? Where it's like Mai, Trunks, Goku, Vegeta, Vegito, just everybody. I could easily see that happening, just because I feel like they want to give us stuff to do with these characters. And I have a strong feeling with the introduction of Dokkan Fields and all the stuff that we saw in the data that came during the data download for both Global and JP, that we're probably going to end up seeing a new power level in Dokkan, like a new whole meta based around these Worldwide characters, which would be insane, for one, because all our units are already disgustingly strong. Like, just look at Bulma. She's literally broken and has not been dethroned since she came out. And all of the units that have been coming out are just crazy and crazy and crazy, right? So I could very easily see them giving us a new standard of power, which would absolutely break the game wide open for what we have currently, especially when you take into consideration like the Omega fight that we got recently. with that in mind, I see there's no way that we don't get something absolutely ridiculous in terms of difficulty. Now, whether that be Red Zone Merge Zamasu, or that's going to be like a Red Zone Vegito Blue, or Sword of Hope Trunks or something, who knows? But what we do know for right now is that we have another free-to-play Trunks coming from what appears to be the fight against First Form Cell, from when he goes back into the future. That's what appears to be showing up soon, and we will just see what happens. I'm pretty sure this is the final stage of the EZA, right? We're done. Worldwide is going to be so interesting. Yeah, that's the end. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about Oceanus and Launch. I think that they fumbled these EZAs pretty hard. Launch is solid. Oceanus is like awful. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all for Worldwide 2023.